What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redefine Our Prime. My name's Chris.
I'm Ron.
And welcome to Take One Reviews. One take on a movie, no cuts, no edits, just our thoughts. And today we're talking about Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Spoiler free, so if you haven't seen it, check out our review and then see if you want to go see it.
So this movie, we actually saw a clip of it when we saw Shazam in IMAX. They did like a little 15-minute teaser, and I don't think I've been as excited for a movie like this in a very long time. I went into this all jacked up and ready to see what I was hoping for, an amazing Godzilla movie. I was hoping for less of the human story. Like, it was probably like 90-10 in the original Godzilla. I was hoping this was going to be 90-10 reverse. And,
Yeah, I agree with you there. When we went to see Shazam and we saw that IMAX trailer, it was unbelievable. The entire theater could not believe what they were seeing. I was like, all right, I guess we'll watch Shazam now, but I kind of want to watch that right now.
Right.
So we were both really excited going into this. And we got some things we liked.
Yeah, we did.
But other things, not so much. I don't know why they didn't show that IMAX trailer in all theaters, in all movies, because that would have gotten a lot more people to go see it. But that's why I was in. I was planning on seeing it, but we saw it very early because of that IMAX trailer. So, you ready to get into Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Yeah, so at King of the Monsters, there were a lot of monsters in this movie. I think they tease a lot more than they actually give us, but still, we get to see Godzilla, we get to see Ghidorah. They show Rodan in the trailers, they show Mothra in the trailers, and those are the main monsters that you kind of spend some time with in the movie. But my biggest issue, spoiler free still, is the human characters, right?
Garbage.
They give us the father. The best part is I don't even remember any of their names. I left the movie and I'm thinking about it. I can't tell you any of their names. I have nicknames for them. I know obviously 11. But I don't know her in this movie.
Tywin Lannister's in it. Lannister's in it. Yeah.
So that's the problem. We're here right now reviewing this for you, saying 11, Tywin Lannister, and then the main mom and dad characters. The know-it-all guy, and then like the spoiler free. So, but still, just like, oh my god.
Yeah, all the characters were just annoying to me. They were irritating. They made dumb decisions. How many times did one of them go to touch one of the monsters? I'm not kidding. There were probably 2 or 3 characters who actually either touched or tried to touch, a 80-story monster. You wouldn't touch a great white shark. Why would you touch that?
Right, and again, like, the movie definitely takes you through as the human characters. It follows their story and like the whole plot of the movie. And I went into this hoping that we got to see like the battle royale of monsters. And don't get me wrong, when the monsters are on the screen, it is amazing.
Especially Ghidorah and, surprisingly, Rodan.
Now, they show you in the trailers the Rodan scene where he's flying and he's doing he's doing 360s and taking out stuff, but it's amazing. So well done that it just makes you leave, unfortunately, saying like, wow, I want more. And I think that was the big problem with Godzilla 1, was that you left saying, I want more Godzilla, I want more fighting. Monsters. Even after they gave us more, it still, in my mind, wasn't enough.
Yes, the fighting, when it was happening, was very good, especially with Ghidorah and Rodan. Godzilla was Godzilla. He does what Godzilla does. I was a little disappointed. I want to see more of Mothra, but, it's Mothra is a Mothra. It's okay. Yeah. But I gotta say, especially the special effects with Ghidorah were phenomenal.
So well done.
I wasn't happy with the way the movie ended. We'll get to that on the spoilers over the weekend.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say though was at the last big battle royale of the movie, the human characters, they would show the monsters fighting and it was awesome, and then all of a sudden they'd cut to the humans and I'm like, get out of here.
We're done with you.
Get out of here.
We don't need any more.
I was literally hoping that 11 would get stepped on or vaporized at that point because she was ruining my experience. I said, I don't care. We've been in this for about 2 hours. I don't care about any one of you. So stop cutting from the monster fight and showing them because I don't care about the storyline at all.
These things are supposed to be like these gods and these next level beings, the titans that they call them. Yeah, they're worshipped, and when they're fighting, there should be so many casualties, and I don't think this really made, like, obviously they did a lot to show that everyone's being evacuated. That's fine, but if I am in this world and two humongous monsters are fighting and they are literally in, I can almost touch you distance, I should be dead.
Yes.
I should not be able to dip and weave my way around Ghidorah and Godzilla.
A lot of plot armor going on in the end.
A lot of plot.
And there's no reason for plot armor because with them at least there was no plot. There was no plot with the human characters at all. Some dumb things that really didn't pay off. And that's just get the humans out. Seriously, they should have had less humans. They had the Japanese guy from the first one who was in The Last Samurai.
Yep.
He was probably the only one that was a little interesting. They had this Japanese woman who was kind of like the Mothra fangirl. I didn't feel anything for her. I kind of thought that she was a useless character. Like I said before to you on the ride over here, he could have, the Japanese guy from The Last Samurai could have gotten out his wallet, taken a look at two twins in a picture and just went, oh, these are my daughters. They love Mothra. And then we could have been like, oh, it's like a callback to the first Mothra. Yeah. But instead, this new character is a callback. She's a callback. That's all she is. And she gets kind of annoying because she doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't think they're really... So, just to kind of summarize it in my mind, Godzilla, King of the Monsters are great. Want to see more of the monsters. Human element, they still didn't hit. Like, they didn't get it right in the first one. They definitely didn't get it right in the second one. Just less is more when it comes to humans, and more is more is more is more when it comes to the monsters.
Yes, I went into this, all I wanted to see was the monsters. I kept telling myself, I'm not going to rip this movie apart for the human characters, because I don't care about the human characters, but it's so hard to ignore because it's just, the human characters are so bad. But you know what? To conclude, if you want to see monsters kick the living crap out of each other, check it out. Check it out. If you're in it for, like, an all-around memorable experience, you can wait for it to come out on Blu-ray or HBO, Netflix. What did you think, Chris?
No, I think to kind of tag on to Ron's point, I would go see it. It's entertaining when the monsters are on it, but other than that, the movie kind of fumbles throughout. If I had to grade it, I would say probably... It's an A when the monsters are on the screen, but there's not enough monsters on the screen. Overall, I give it like a C+. The human element was just too much, and that's how I personally feel about it.
Okay, I'm gonna give the monsters. They were an A up until the end, so I'm gonna give the monsters a B+. I'm gonna give the rest of the movie D+. So probably average out to around a C-.
Yeah, but would you tell people to go see it?
If you want to see monsters kick the crap out of each other and do awesome stuff, especially Rodan and Ghidorah, then yes, go see it. But if you're in it for an all-around great movie experience, yeah, like I said, you could skip it and wait for Netflix.
All right. Well, guys, that's all we got for this movie. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, please like, subscribe, comment if you've seen the movie or what other movies you're looking forward to see. And we'll see you back next time on Take One Reviews on Redefine Our Prime.